Yo, 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 yo. What's good, AJ?
What's up, my boy? How we doing tonight?
Oh man, we doing on a Wednesday, getting close to the end of the week.
Yes, sir.
Game day is really tomorrow for a lot of these schools, so which is a good thing. So we want to welcome you guys once again to Football Chop Up. Me, myself, AG Wasim, along with my co-host AJ Brooks. We are Elite 100. We do a lot of different things within the community, but our cover regions are Orange, Osceola, Lake, Brevard, Seminole, and Volusia County. Those are the regions that we do cover. Um, One of the things that we try to do is engage with you guys on social media. We have quite a few different platforms. We have everything from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. One of the big things that we really need for you guys to do is to encourage people to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we're able to uh, get enough subscribers to host the game live on YouTube. So please, the YouTube channel, I'll put it down on the ticker to give you time to like write it down or to go take a look at it. But that is our YouTube channel. We look forward to hopefully getting you guys there. Um, one of the things that and we can kind of get in a little bit more detail next week. We'll have a lot more for you guys because it's about that time. Invitations are starting to go out for the guys who are at the Elite 100. Uh, you know, uh, by November 1st, we'll have an idea of who's going to be in the game. We definitely need sponsors in order to make this thing happen. It's like a $15,000 event between the jerseys and the facilities and all the stuff that we have to pay for. One of the things that
Refs.
yeah, every all the stuff that goes into putting the game together. Also, one of the things that is different and unique about our game is that we will have some college coaches there, a lot of D2s and schools, will be there for kind of, it's almost like a last chance for kids in that greater area to get some obtain some scholarships. But we do need your help. We do need sponsorships. Uh, so with that being said, we have some sponsorships that we have going on, and one of our premier sponsors that's going to help us out this year is Mr. Francis. So he does a really good job of helping us with our sponsorship. So we want to make sure that we give him the love. So take a minute when you get a chance to take a look at what we're bringing up now. Thanks.
When you've been injured in an accident or on the job due to the negligence of others, know this: your community has your back. Communities look out for each other, and I protect my community. Whether I'm fighting for a personal injury case, medical negligence, or winning the largest civil rights settlement in U.S. history, you will receive personalized and aggressive representation with a goal to maximize your win. Scan now to schedule your free consultation. Osborne and Francis, real tough lawyers.
Yeah, you need some real tough lawyers out there sometimes. So, shout out to Greg Francis. One of the things that we're definitely going to do for certain is make sure that uh, Greg has a Christmas event that he does. We believe that it's bigger than football, so we want to make sure that the kids understand it's a community type affair. So we will have each one of our kids provide a gift to give to Greg Francis and his organization, Unwrapped Gift. We will also give you guys information if you want to donate, but each one of our participants will have an unwrapped gift that we'll give to Mr. Francis and Osborne so that they can, provide it to, deserving, underprivileged kids in the community. We do believe in supporting the community. And so that is one of the things that we'll do. Uh, Also, for those coming up, and we'll talk a little bit more in depth next week. But we each surrounding area will give away 6 turkey dinners for Thanksgiving.
Yep.
And one of the things that'll be done is the kids will be able, they will actually fry the turkey. We'll make sure that they actually fry the turkey. We'll teach them how to do that, and and then they'll take it to someone in the community. So if you know someone in those areas that is in need of a fried turkey, make sure that you get in contact with us. So we're gonna have one every area. Shout out to Rob. He said put him down for concession stands. He'll grill the dogs and burgers, man. We really appreciate that. So you definitely.
Man, that boy's son gonna be in the damn game. Don't listen to him, man.
Hey man, the man said he'll do the concession stands,
That
man.
man is he a comedian. He
Hey
a
man,
comedian
look
part time.
man, Look, bro, he grilled the dogs and burgers ahead of time, man. That like he ain't say he was, doing nachos and nothing like that, bro. He had them dogs. Hey, man, you must ain't work the concession stands. You can't
Grill
do
them
them on
ahead
the
of time. Nigga, I
yeah,
want
man.
me a fresh burger. I don't want no warmed up
You,
burger. You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
with you, that's all you eat when you go to these places. Ain't nobody give you no fresh hot
I
dog and
won't
hamburger.
eat out like
Yeah,
that,
right,
bro.
right,
You
but
know, I go to restaurants where they have the Cobra, Shake Shack. I ain't going to no damn McDonald's, Burger King. They need to make my burger fresh to order.
okay, well, I tell you what, let me know how that works at these schools that you go to.
I
Let me,
don't eat at it, nigga. I'm just saying, man.
I need to, because hey, we find a school that's giving you
Lake
fresh
Min-
burger.
hey, go to Lake Mineola. Hey, you go to Lake Mineola, you can order your food on your phone and pick it up at the concession stand.
And
That's
guess
what I'm
what? And
about.
guess what? That burger been sitting there for 25, 30 minutes. I can promise you that. Ain't nobody sitting there flipping your
They got
burger to order.
man, they got
Hey,
man, they got real food over there. Philly cheese steaks. This ain't no.
I,
This made to
oh,
order, dog.
if they got
Look,
Philly cheesesteaks,
I'm gonna tell
that's
you what
made to
you
order
do.
though.
Make sure it's fresh. When you go to fast food, you say, "Let me get fries with no salt." They got to make a fresh batch because all the fries got salt. Like it's little
Uh,
stuff like that, man. I
yeah,
put you
you
on
can
that.
tell this man. You can tell this man. Man, I worked at McDonald's. I used to, man. People be like, give me a fry with no salt. I would give them the fries with salt on it. Hey, hey,
People
man.
like
Hey,
yeah,
man.
lawsuits
Hey,
for companies
no,
dealing
man.
with
I'm gonna give
people
you. I'm
like
gonna give you
you,
fry with
man.
salt on it. No, people don't. No, I know some people, man. Like one thing I promise you, I'll never do. We get off subject, but I promise you, you'll never see me do. I do not talk to noise to nobody that's making my food
No,
ever,
no sir,
ever.
no
And
sir.
man,
No.
true story, man. My mama, we was we here. We from San Antonio, so we went to Gabaldi's, and boy, my mama was working that. I mean, I swear to God, she was working the waitress, and it was to the point I was like, "Mama, you tripping?" And she was like,
Yeah, when you
and
spitting my food.
she was going off so much, and the lady was like, "Oh, thank you, sir." And I said, "Mama, you gonna get home and you gonna get sick, bro." As soon as we got home, my mama was
Mhm.
sick, and I said, "I told you that lady wasn't playing." Like and I was feeling good because I didn't have to worry about it. Me and my wife talk, we laugh about that all the time. But
Wow.
anyway, back on the subject, guys. Do we have anybody that committed this week? We did actually. Oh yeah, we did. A big commitment. Like probably the number one kid in the area committed from Mainland.
Oh, LJ, I'm tripping.
Yeah,
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 he
yeah,
ain't
yeah,
no
yeah.
probably. That Joker
Yeah,
is the number one commit. That
yeah,
man,
yeah.
he's a 5-star. Excuse me,
Yeah,
LJ.
but my rule, just like and not saying for LJ because he can
Yeah,
ball,
don't.
but
Yeah.
the stars mean we've had guys that was the number
I
one player in the
know,
country.
I know,
I
I
mean,
know.
Central Florida is one of the few spots that honestly we had at least I can name off the top of my head about four guys that were 4 and 5 stars that never made it to the league. I mean, never even played. We've had number one players in the country that never played it down the league, which is kind of strange, but we've had it happen.
Injuries,
Uh,
injuries, injuries played a factor in a couple of them.
yeah, but hey, you just never know. So anyway, man, shout out to LJ and his whole family and the whole mainland, everybody out there. Seminole FS linebacker, FS
Ethan,
Ethan.
Ethan committed. He Okay, so the thing with Ethan's commitment is, if you know the backstory behind it, Ethan Pritchard, he's a 4-star linebacker at Seminole. He committed to Florida State. Um, Unfortunately, Ethan, he never had a relationship with his mother. His mother died when he was a couple months old. But she had a connection with Florida State, and this past week, he committed to Florida State, and Chris Hayes had a nice write up about it. It was good. I'm happy for him. Only thing with Ethan is the connection with his mom is solid, but I just know, man, he got a whole nother year.
Yeah, because when we talk about commitments on this show, we're really talking about seniors. So
Seniors,
let's
yeah,
make
them
sure
seniors,
yeah, yeah,
they
because
commit. It'd be
that's a
hard for
long
me
time.
to. Yeah, that's a long time.
Oh no, it's a long time. But Ethan's a really good kid. Pops as solid as they come.
Yeah,
He's definitely a kid that we support tremendously. He's going to be fine no matter where he goes. He's the epitome of, you know, a kid that you could tell was raised right. Seriously.
yeah,
Like you could tell he just was
for
raised
sure.
right. Pops did a tremendous job, seriously. They always try to say that, black men don't do this and black men don't do that. Pops did a tremendous job. So, salute Pops. But with that being said, we also, since we own this subject of commitments, there are going to be a lot of guys that you see committed that they're not going to be going to the schools that they committed to. I promise you. There's going to be a lot of guys that, schools, this is that season where schools are backing out on kids. Like,
Yep.
and parents, if you listen to me on this one and nothing else, when the school quit calling your kid, he probably don't have an offer at that school no more. So
Mm.
you can get all into it and be like, oh, whatever. That's a telltale sign. When they quit calling you, then they don't want you. And then instead of them just telling you they don't want you, they'll just quit calling you, hoping that you'll get the message. So parents, you need to get the message because what one school might not like, someone else may like. So
What
parents
what we always say, love who?
loves you. Yeah, that's just that simple. I mean, you can equate this, to like recruiting and parents. I'm telling you,
Relationship.
recruiting is just like you dealing with somebody, in real life. If
Exactly.
if if they ain't giving you no love, then they probably don't want you. It's a lot of guys who don't get the message. Like, real like, hold on, this is I'll let you talk. I'm about to go on mute because this is actually old school calling right now. Hold on a
So what
second.
he's saying basically is like, it's similar to a relationship. Like if I'm invested in a woman, I'm gonna call, I'm gonna check on her, I'm gonna text her, see how her day was. And you'll do that on a regular basis. When those coaches stop calling and checking on your boy to see how he did this week in school and how was last week and how is the injuries and stuff like that, they done moved on to another kid. Whether it's the number of scholarships, every school is only going to take a certain amount of players every year, a certain amount of players at each position, so on and so forth. And a lot of times they'll have a board and they'll say, okay, we got these 5 receivers, we can only take 2 of them. So the first 2 to commit, those are the ones. You will have your exceptions where a school will tell a kid, a LJ McCray, a Ethan Pritchard, a kid of that high magnitude, a school will hold out sometimes, and no matter what, they'll honor that scholarship. But then when the school does that, you got to think about the guy behind him. That's who it's going to affect. So your scholarship's not guaranteed no more because now that this 4-star, 5-star, he could sign whenever he wants to. But every kid is not in that position in that predicament. So you got to love who love you. The school not calling you no more. They probably done moved on to another athlete at your position because they have to meet that quota. They got to bring in 2 running backs this year just based off of the depth chart and things of that nature. So it's a dog eat dog world. I feel bad for the kids honestly because when I was getting recruited, I had 20 plus offers. Whatever school offered me, I knew I could go to that school. Now these kids get offered, and I'm like, is it real? Is I don't even know.
Well, the game kind of changed a while back when they just started offering kids.
Hey, talk in your
Kids.
microphone.
Hold on one second.
Kind
Can
of
you hear me?
low.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you
There
hear me?
we
Can you hear
go.
me?
There we go.
Yeah. The game kind of changed back in the day when they just started offering kids. Rob, I wish that really was. I really wish that was
Yeah,
Rob from
right.
McCoy,
I
but
told you he a comedian,
yeah,
dog.
unfortunately, man, it's crazy because it's really the topic we talking about. It's kids out there that they committed, they put the hat on, and schools are saying we don't want them.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do the problem is for a school, they always can find somebody to take that spot. But for a kid, that kid can't necessarily find somebody that's going to take him especially this late in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
Uh,
for instance, Deal Hardison at E Galley, he committed to Florida State last year. Florida State, they were, this Florida State respectable program, but now they top 5 in the country. I recently just saw him decommit yesterday. Me knowing what I know, I just wonder, did he decommit because of the situation or did he decommit because Florida State's like, hey man, we probably gonna find somebody else better. I just wonder. I don't know his situation, but there's situations like such that the recruiting
oh
world
yeah,
is
when they hot, they change up on you.
they'll
And that's
switch
just
up
that's just
quick.
that's just how I go,
Mhm.
and unfortunately, like Travis said, and I was telling people that on my last show about recruiting, that the recruiting world has changed now. I mean, they really are recruiting, and Travis, only thing he left out, believe it, they're recruiting other teams, and not just like you got all these kids who
That's the portal.
you got
That's
all
the portal.
yeah, yeah, I mean, right. Like what I say, that's what people. That's the only thing that people don't understand. They recruit other teams. I'm talking about like Florida State is recruiting Albany State. You know, think about that. You know, they recruit like
Crazy, right?
D2, right? They recruit D2 schools, get players from D2 schools, and so parents need to understand that. Uh, nowadays there's nothing wrong with your child going D2. If he balls out of control, he will get pushed. That he'll have an opportunity to transfer. The beautiful thing about the portal now, it goes like this.
Yeah,
Back in the day when AJ was and when I was young playing, it really only went down. Like you
yep.
couldn't, no one ever transferred up. It only went down. Now it goes like this. So if so the most important thing now is just get your kid somewhere where he's going to be able to play. And if he has film, guess what? He'll get recruited. I know even at Colorado, there was a kid that went to Southern Utah. Now he's playing in Colorado. Uh, I don't count the Jackson State kids because Dion knew those guys. But I'm
Yeah,
talking about, but so now it's and this is real. Like D2 scholarships are hard to get now because they waiting for dudes to fall down out the portal. They waiting for D1 guys that
they
didn't
can't
play to
find a
come. Right.
home.
Right. So they're looking for that too. So nowadays parents are only I'm telling you right now, you really might want to commit as soon as you possibly can.
What would you say, in your opinion? Because I got my opinion. In your opinion, what would you think is the hardest position to get a scholarship um out of high school?
Quarterback.
Yep, that's
Ain't
what
even
I
qu-
believe. Quarterback.
ain't even
It ain't
close.
even
Like it's
close.
not because they only gonna take one, two max.
We
They're not
might
gonna
see in this
yeah.
in the Central Florida area, we might see 3 or 4 quarterbacks go to school on scholarship.
If we lucky. We'll
Yeah,
probably we'll probably see three max. And now that 2025 class, we're gonna see a
yeah,
few go that one. Like we'll probably get five or
2026.
six, 20
2020,
2026.
it's
Yeah,
gonna be
we, yeah, we gonna get quite a few there. But even
but
then,
I'm saying I'm out of the 3 or 4 that I'm talking about not just power five, I'm talking about all
right?
like
Oh, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, it's never that many at that position because that position is the hardest position. And even like you're gonna have a lot of kids that's gonna go. Like years ago, they would have went Power Five.
but
Years
this
ago,
year,
like everybody's almost going, one grade underneath, unless you just. That's why, honestly, and I've told people this: the most important year is your kid's junior year.
junior year.
After that, like you, you know, you get some solid commit immediately. That's really where it's at.
Right
All
now today.
all all that waiting around, hey, you waiting around, it's not going to be there. So if you get something solid, because I know people who didn't commit had a good group of five school, all like in spring and in the summer. They back in the old days, if you had a group of five school, that means you was gonna go. It was
You
gonna
just gonna
change.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
It was going to like prime example, kid like Brendan Flakes. He had, Marshall, and by the end of the year, being that he had,
All that.
Power Five, everything else. But last year, last year, it changed. Last year, it really did change, and it's getting to the point now. Like even if you have a solid junior year and you commit, schools is backing out. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Like, bro,
So
it's
it's like,
scary
yeah,
for
like,
these boys. I mean, I
like
can't even know. Ooh,
oh no, you
Lord.
you got you got to continuously ball. So control what you can control. Parents, please do not get all caught up on Division 1 at this particular point in the thing. Change everything you change as far as that. But we'll get
Love
back
who
on
love
track.
you.
Game of the week last week. Who do you have?
Game of the week last week, it was Jones versus Wakaba. We had some me personally I had some last minute situations. I couldn't make the game. But it was a crazy game. Jones won 68-47. Um, at first I thought it was a typo.
I tell you what, man. I'm gonna be honest. It seemed like ain't no defense being played in Central Florida this year. I mean, hey man, shit. I wish I was a kid right now, man. We should have some astronomical numbers. Quarterbacks with 5,000 yards, receivers with
Everybody getting off.
2,500. I mean, it's like ridiculous. But you know, hey, we had like other stuff that happened, so we didn't really. I don't even think we picked a player of the
Nah, it
game.
was last
Yeah,
week was
yeah,
last
yeah. It
week.
was a rough
Well, the
week.
player of the game, was Vernell Brown. He had 2 touchdowns, over 150 yards, all purpose.
Hey man, play of the game is the O line. 60 some points. The whole O line is play of the game, man. 60,
yeah, yeah,
like
go
it's
for it.
60, yeah, 60 whatever points, man. Hey,
Quit
since
hating
we
on that
can't,
man. Get a man the
but
damn
I'm
play of the game. O line ain't do nothing to get the play of the game.
60 some points. What
Man,
that
please, man.
you only came with 2 touchdowns. Who else scored? I
Trevor
heard.
had three. Trevor had three, but they were all short touchdown runs. He
What
ain't getting the damn play of the game
what
for that.
what about that part? But what about I heard we had a big boy that got an
If
interception.
anything, Darion had 173 yards passing, but he only
Okay,
had
but
one touchdown.
hold on, man. But I heard we had a big boy that actually did something, man. They say
DeAndre had two tackles, a sack, and an interception.
ooh.
That ain't enough when it's 70 damn points on the
Hey,
scoreboard.
look,
Like
man, the man
I
had it.
don't know
Did he score?
who.
Did he score?
No, he got about 10, 15 yards. It took a couple dudes.
Did he
Honestly, I
shake?
don't.
Did he give him a little something? Hey man,
Nah,
if you got
he
a three,
grabbed that thing. He was hustling. They were jumping on his back and carrying those. Joker.
hey man, I wish I had the video, man, because that's the kind of stuff Lake Nona play defense.
Who? What?
Hey
They
man.
know ain't they like 500 right now?
Hey man, hey man, it's a first year program. Coach is doing well. Hey man, shout out to Lake Nona out there, man. They playing
Yeah, I
defense.
mean, I'm just saying. I
Kids
ain't
are
talking
more
about
athletic
defensively.
offensively.
Like, hey,
No, it ain't. Look at this dude. Kids are more athletic. No, defensively is terrible. Let's see. Proud as that dude. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so all right, so that's fair. That's fair.
nah,
Like
nah,
but
nah,
no,
nah.
but yeah, Vernell
Nah,
is.
he just saying that. He just saying that because Wakava ended up with 48 points.
That's bad. But I was trying to get my boy DeAndre in there, man, because DeAndre. But yeah, Vernell is always a solid pick. Ed Jones, you could always give it to him every week. He's having a great season. More importantly, man, he's really a great kid. He really is. Has great grades, but seriously, like he's just a good kid. Like nowadays, man, it's just good to see kids that are good kids. He represents his family well, represents his dad and his mom, and he's just a good kid. He really is. He's been, I've known him since he was little, so I'm very proud of him, to be honest. Uh, all right, so let's see here. This dude is so stupid, man. This is Ro Fleming talking about he trained. Bro, come on, man.
Let's
Hey,
stop it,
shout,
Burnett.
shout out to Lowood, man. Coach Low for life, known him for a long time. So do your thing. Yeah, he's a great kid. We already said that. We already said that. Shout out to your son for winning. We already said that, man.
Oh yeah,
Can you give us
hey, shout
can you
out
give us
Gunner.
some can you give us something extra in the comments, bro? I mean, come on. But yeah, but you got to give us something extra, Governor.
Ridiculous.
Don't
That's
don't say what
ridiculous,
we
bro.
said, man.
35 and 28 points in the fourth quarter.
Hey, man, somebody was
That
on
is
the
a
take.
game. That's a
Nah, what I'm
game. They had a whole nother game in the fourth quarter with the twos and threes.
Yeah, man. All I'm saying, but you know what? I love it. At least them twos and threes got to get some feel.
He can
You know
say
what I mean?
Jones
Right,
twos and threes. My
right.
boy, baby Cam Tyree was still in the game. I don't know what the hell you
Hey, man.
talking about
At
twos and
least they got to
threes.
get some feel, man. But shout out to Lil Gummer, man. He did his thing. He won Player of the Week for over there for the Central Florida in the. So big shout out to
Touchdown
him.
club.
Touchdown Club. Big shout out to him on that. Let's see what else we got out here. All right. So then we had our fan. Do we have a fan vote this week? Do we?
Nah, man, I'm sorry. I was slipping on my pimping. By the time I remembered it,
It was
it
too
was
late.
this morning. Yeah, and that was like I ain't. It's just
All right.
I
So
just
with that being said, Sleeve King. Hey, we left him out. Sleeve King is the presenter of the game of the week, and player of the week, and that would be VB3. Vernell Brown the third. Shout out to him, man. Has a strong legacy. Pops was one of the first African American. Granddad was one of the first African American men on scholarship at Florida. So shout out to him.
Isn't
Uh,
his grandpa like chief of police or something in
mhm.
Gainesville? Something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
But granddad, solid dude, did a tremendous job. So with that being said, then we don't have a my peeps player of the week. But also
I could pick
yeah,
one for you. You want me to just give you somebody?
no, we got to let the fan. Well, I tell you what, let's put one up for last week. Like we'll put two up so we can give so we'll have one.
We'll put it
For,
up and,
yeah,
and we'll let it run
yeah,
through the
yeah, yeah,
weekend.
yeah. And then so with that being said, to all we're gonna do my peeps. and the Elite 100 Spirit Night, which will be at Frogger's, and you'll get that on this next week. All right, so that we didn't have our fan player of the week. So hey, week 10 in review, man. Let's week 9 in review. I mean, what happened in week 9?
Week 9, man. Let's see what
Yeah,
happened in week 9. Week 9, 7-1. Coco beat the hell out of Astronaut 63-0. I think it was 50 something at halftime. So when I see scores like that, they really kind of took it easy on Astronaut. Edgewater 8-0 beat Horizon 4-4 district matchup 45-0.
so Edgewater's district champs. Congratulations to Edgewater.
Congratulations to
All right.
Edgewater. Fly Eagles fly. We got Mainland 8-0. They beat up on Osceola last Thursday 22-0.
Oh, that's a wing bet. So hey, man, hey Travis, make sure you get your wings from EP. EP been real quiet this season, man. EP been real quiet. We ain't heard from EP on the show at all, man.
I told you, bro, they be having the JV games on Thursdays. I mean
I
on
know,
Wednesdays.
man. All right, man. We gonna. Hey, I don't want to hear all that because he used to be on the show. We've been doing it on Wednesday. He used to be on the show. That I know EP got his phone out at the game, and hopefully he ain't got that old dude that be taking the money at the gate because he be losing a lot of money. He be losing a lot of money if that's the case.
Hey
That's
man, why you playing though? Osceola finna be the
oh
first
yeah.
team in history goes 3-6 and be district champs
Oh,
going to the
oh
playoffs.
no, they going. All right, 3-7. So
He
who is
said 3-7.
yeah, let me 3-7.
Next up we had Lake Mineola. I mean Lake Mary, my bad. Lake Mary number 4. 8-0. They beat Apopka 49-21.
And Lake Mary is about to make me, man. I'm telling you, my Lake Mary gonna move up the charts on people, man. Because
No, but
hey,
what?
they
Think about
when they
when
play
Lake Mary
Mainland,
play Mainland the
yeah, I
next
gotta be
week.
there, man. I
Oh
gotta be there.
my
That's next week, right?
yes, that is
Yeah,
gonna be.
yeah. Hey, I might not go see my son in Arizona. I might have to go see that one. Because whoever win that one got to be the number one team in the area. Period.
Whoa! Slow down.
Well, only if Lake Mary beats Seminole.
Coco
Oh
ain't
no.
played no slouch teams
Nah,
either. Man.
but if Lake Mary beat, I'm gonna tell you right now, if Lake Mary beat them by 25 points, you
I
kiss
love
my
that
behind.
shit.
Like if Lake Mary beat, because Lake Mary has not even been challenged, man. They out there running. Hey man, hey
Who's challenged Coco?
Jones.
I guess
I
22-20.
yeah Jones
Yeah.
and St. Thomas.
St. Thomas lost though, and St.
St. Thomas,
Thomas.
no, but St. Thomas a 3-point loss is almost like Coco won. Seriously, so that's the reason why. That's honestly the real
No,
reason why we have
1 point loss. It
right.
was
That
36-37.
and that was a field goal that beat them. So that's
Yeah,
yeah.
then.
So that's one of the reasons why we have Coco that high because we know St. Thomas is an all star team, but it's gonna be
But let
interesting to
me look
see.
and see Lake Mary because Lake Mary ain't been challenged all
I'm
year.
telling you, man, like they beating everybody by 20
Lake
some
Mary has
points.
beat their closest game was Dr. Phillips. That was a 16-point game, and they scored 76
70.
points.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. So it's like that game this week, which I don't want to. That's gonna be an important game, so we're not gonna go there.
God,
Let's keep
man, look,
moving for
Lake Mary good,
yeah,
dog.
man. Who
Oh my
number
God.
5?
Number 5, we looking at Seminole, man. Seminole 7-2. They beat up on Lake Brantley 48-0. Serving
Getting
up
ready for the matchup this week. Getting ready for tomorrow. Is the
correct.
game
And
tomorrow? Is the game tomorrow? The game.
now they game Friday. That's Seminole County. They a little different.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good. Then all right. So then, who's number 6
But
from
hell,
last
let
week?
me make sure though while you playing though, because
That's Friday because I saw Boots. I saw Boots put it on his page,
yeah, it's
like where you can
Friday.
buy tickets. Where you can buy
Yeah, it's
tickets. So it's
Friday.
Friday.
Next up, Egali, 7-1. They beat up on Bayside, Palm Bay 45-0. Winter Park 7-0. They beat up on 1-7 Colonial 62-6. University Orange Center. I think this is a game that we both called. They had to go see D-Land. They were undefeated. Now they're
Right.
7-1. They lost to D-Land 14-3. Jones beat Wakava 68-47, and Leesburg 8-1 beat Umatilla 1-7. They beat them 49-7. So one thing I can say is teams in the top 10, they treated they they
They play
beat
a
teams
lot of
like
ducks.
they're
They
supposed
treat
to.
a duck like a duck.
Yeah, I
So
ain't want to call it. I ain't want to
it,
call it just no ducks,
it
but
is
yeah,
what it is, man. It is what it is, man. And, we keep it real over here. Like speaking of which,
yeah, treat a duck
we
like a
still have
duck.
we still got people upset about conversations about calling that they play soft and that you people mad because you say a team is gonna go. They went 6-4 last year, and you say they're gonna go 5-5. It's just, I mean, I'm just like, but it is what it
They
is. Because guess what? Guess what? The
they
team you
four and
said was
five,
gonna
just like I
the team you
goddamn
said,
said.
yeah, they gonna go 5-5.
Exactly. Like
It
so,
is
like
what it
these
is.
people, like, come on, man. You can't make this stuff up. Like I'm picking
No,
on somebody kids. I
no,
gave
we
my
like,
honest opinion. I said I think the team will go 5-5 at best.
hey
They're
man,
4-5 right now. They play senior night tomorrow. They're gonna finish 5-5, like I said. But I was hating.
but they gonna make the playoffs if they win next. If they win
Yeah, if
tomorrow,
they win tomorrow, they make the
they'll make the
playoffs.
playoffs. So which is good. That's really what it's all about. You just want to get in the playoff. So all
Yeah,
right. So
that's
we
a
had
whole nother
so
season.
who's our bottom three for this week?
Bottom three for this week, man. D-Land, honestly, D-Land could be in that top 10, but D-Land, Lake Mineola, and University Orange Center. University Orange Center 7-1, Lake Mineola 6-3. They also play a tough non-conference schedule, and then D-Land sitting at 6-2. That's
D-Line
a
the best 6-2 team out there. That's for
I
certain.
swear to the
Yeah,
goodness,
like
boy.
yeah, that D-Land is the best 6-2 team out there. Only losses are to Mainland and Seminole. So that's a good. Honestly, they should be higher than what they are. But we try to trust me because we be wanting to trust me. Uh,
Bro, I said that earlier today. Didn't I tell you? I said, bro, what in the hell is Specialty Fit Academy in Dover, Florida? I ain't never
yeah,
heard of that school.
the only
Rob, what
reason,
I will
but I
say is they are undefeated though. They 5-0. I'm still trying to figure out how they only played 5 games in this week 9.
well, somebody
Um,
didn't want to play them. But the bottom line is, you know. We try to give Leesburg some love, mainly because we don't want people saying we hating on them. So that's kind of it is. But I think Mainland would beat Leesburg. I know that not Mainland. I mean
hell yeah,
Lake
mainland
Lake
defeat
Lake
Leesburg.
Mineola. I think Lake Mineola beat them
Well,
and
Leesburg ducked that smoke this year, but sooner or later they got to come see
nah, they gonna duck
Lake
it. Like, you
Mineola.
got to remember they from the Winter Park tree. They would figure out ways. Winter Park. As
Ooh,
much as I love
man.
Much as I love Diesel ain't gonna play nobody at Toho. Like he gonna make sure of that.
Told me playing OCP. I'm like,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
the hell are they
they ain't
doing?
gonna do it. So I mean, so it is what it is, man. But years ago, Dr. Phillips used to be like that, and they would always get smashed. And Coach Wells came in and was like, "No, we're gonna play the best," and they won state title. So shout out to Coach Wells. All right, man. So all right, who's our top 10 this week?
Um,
It shouldn't change much. We had a university that went out.
uh,
So so
number
somebody
one,
moved up.
we
No,
looking
we're
at
going back.
Coco.
We're going. I thought
Oh,
we
my
go from the
bad.
bottom up.
Damn, my bad. Let's start from the bottom. We did the bottom three. Number 10, we looking at Heritage, man. Heritage is 7-1. They play Harmony this week, 2-6. I expect Heritage to dominate them. Heritage is another team that could be high up on this as well. Um, they lost early this season to Oviedo, which was
That hurt. That hurt
yeah, it hurt. It's an ugly loss. So
because they don't get to play. What up, Eddie Key? Hey man, them boys gonna be ready. Hey, y'all got a big game on Friday. Hey, hey man, hey y'all been wanting that smoke. Well, matter of fact, Lake Mary beat them last year, didn't they? In the
they
playoff.
played twice, bro. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah,
Seminole beat
they're
the
gonna
hell
play them
out of
twice
Lake
every time.
Mary the last game of the season by
Mhm.
like 45
40
points.
points. Yeah.
And then 2 weeks later, they lost to him in overtime.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Um,
interesting. Like I said, it's some bad blood, man.
my
It's been,
boy, my boy Luke back was hurt though.
yeah. Now if Luke play, they win. They probably win
I'm
state. If
telling
Luke,
you,
if Luke,
people they be
if
hating
Luke,
on my dog Luke, but
yeah,
boy, Luke,
if Luke,
Luke.
yeah, if Luke wasn't hurt, they probably win state. But so all right, we got number 9.
Number 9, Leesburg, 8-1. They do play a soft schedule. Just being realistic,
Yeah.
that's why they as low as they are. But we respect the up and coming program. They play Specially Fit Academy this week. So
Yeah, they
we'll
got
see.
especially for the academy. I think it's like a prep school. They got 23s or whatever the case may be. All right, so
Threes. Oh, you can't put my baby out there against no joker that graduated already.
oh man, come on, man. This is Florida. You got kids that's 19 playing right. Assad
All
is in
right,
college.
but
And
but
they got kids
at least
19.
it's legal. It's legal that way. Like
It's
they
legal.
found a way to cheat the
You
system.
no, you if you can if they're in a prep program, they gotta be from down south. If
Yeah,
they're in a
yeah,
prep
yeah, yeah.
program, they can do it. So then all right, so who's number 8?
Number 8, man. We're looking at Jones. Jones Tigers making a surge at the end of the season, like we thought they would, sitting at 6-3. They have their last district game against Horizon. Um,
Jones
District's already
Jones
won
will be
by Edgewater, but Jones should win that game.
yeah, Jones will probably be playing in the regional finals. They probably will. It's probably going to be Jones and Edgewater, it's going to be interesting to see how it shakes off because Edgewater, if you can see Jones and Edgewater in the semifinals, if Jones is 4 or 5, but Jones is doing so well, they might move up to number 3, which means they'll end up having to play Tampa Jesuit and Edgewater. So it's going to be interesting to see how it shakes out. Like somebody going to have to play Jones, Tampa Jesuit or Edgewater, which is not. That's going to be a lot.
Well,
Somebody gonna have to
Jones
play
ain't scared of Tampa Jesuit. They beat him in the
I'm not talking about Jones. I'm talking about for whoever got to play them. The 1 and 2 seed. Like somebody trying to
oh
avoid
yeah,
Jones.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Like somebody like
It's like,
you.
damn, this the first round
Yeah,
matchup.
this your second round matchup. You win that, and you got to play them. So you gonna have 2 back-to-back hard ones. All right. So who's number 7?
Number 7, we looking at Winter Park, 7-0.
And Jones
They
should be
play
high in the
Timber
winter
Creek.
part too, man.
Yeah,
Jones
they
should be like,
should, because
like
Timber
next
Creek,
week,
Winter
man.
Park
Like
don't be playing nobody,
we've
man.
been too nice, man. Next week, man. If we feel a team can beat you, hey man,
It's gonna
you might be see some movement next week. All right, number
it's gonna
6.
be some shaking, some furniture moving
Yeah,
around here,
yeah,
dog.
man. We gotta go with
We
it.
being
Who's
too nice,
we being
man.
too
Winter
nice,
Park,
man.
but Winter Park, whatever, they undefeated. Winter Park probably should be 8 or 9.
10.
But
They should
anyway,
be 10 at best, but maybe next
who
3
you
up there.
taking, Winter Park or Leesburg?
Winter Park, probably.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, Winter
All right,
Park.
let's go. Number 6, we got E Galley. They got a banger this week. E Galley 7-1. They play Rockledge, man. Rockledge 5-3. So we'll see how that goes. We'll talk
Yeah,
about that
that should
later.
be a good one. That should be a real good one. All right. And then who we got at
Number
number 2?
5, we looking at Seminole 7-2. They face an undefeated Lake Mary 8-0. Lake Mary is number 4. So I go ahead and knock them 2 out back to back. Lake Mary number 4, 8-0. Seminole number 5 at 7-2.
All right, number 3.
Number 3, we're looking at Mainland. 8-0 Mainland. They have their rivalry matchup this week versus Seabreeze.
That's a win. Let's move on.
Yeah,
Number
I
2.
know, I know,
Yeah.
I know.
Number 2.
Number 2, we got Edgewater. Who they play? Edgewater 8-0. Damn, I might have messed up. Ain't no way Edgewater and Jones play Horizon. Edgewater has
Edgewater played the Rising last week, didn't
yeah, they played them last week. Edgewater
Yeah.
got boom.
Yeah.
I expect Edgewater to go to that game. It'll be a home game or away game for Edgewater, but they should take care of Boom.
Hey man, look, our favorite, my peeps guy, Anthony Marshall. He's on there.
Hey, my boy. I want to renege. I don't want that bet no more. I don't want that bet no
Hey
more.
man, I got faith in
AG
Seminole.
can have them 21 now. I don't want them now.
I'm taking my 21. My boys ain't good. Hey man, you still ain't finna win by 21. I'm taking all 21. Hey man, my boys are Seminole. Hey man, I got too many of my dogs over there. They might lose, but they ain't finna lose by no 21. Edgewater got a bye this week. Yeah,
Oh, they
because
got a
Boone
buy.
is next
Okay.
week. Yeah. So Edgewater must be 9-0. I
Oh
think we
yeah,
said it.
Edgewater played 9 straight games, though. I
Yeah,
don't know who
Edgewater
be
must be
making
9-0.
these schedules, but it's ridiculous.
Okoye played 10 straight and have a bye.
So Okoye got to buy the last game of the season, last week of the season.
Yeah, they got a bye that last week. No. We locked in. Hey man, I want
Yeah, I'm
my
locked in, bro.
Hey, man,
I'm a look. I'm gonna take the 21 with Seminole, but we'll
Yeah,
talk about the game in a little while.
yeah.
Let's get to it,
You
man.
talk about 21. I'm gonna take it. Yeah. Y'all get, hey man,
Yeah, they need it,
y'all.
bro.
Yeah, you'd had a rough one. So, like, it's a good time to have it, especially if you're a good playoff team, because it kind of breaks off the monotony of the season. You really, at that point, you really have 6 game season. So hopefully, good luck to all the boys in Central Florida.
Yeah.
We want anybody from Central Florida to win the state championship. We really do. No, 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 no.
No, it's
It was
21.
21. No, it's
No,
21.
it's
No, you
21. You said 21.
you said
I
21.
need
No,
that point. Shoot.
yeah,
You
yeah,
talking
you
about
said
player?
21. Hey, you said 21. Hey, I'm taking 20. I would take 21 on any rivalry game. Seriously. If we was out, I'm gonna take 21, but I'm definitely Seminole defense. That's gonna be the best defense they face.
See,
Seriously.
see the thing with the Seminole, I mean, let's hold on. Let's get to it, bro. We're gonna
All
get
right,
to that
all right,
game. All right, let's go to the pick'em games from last week. You ready?
all right. Yeah, go ahead.
Last week pick'ems, you went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You went 7-0. I went 6-1. We both got Mainland over Osceola. We both got Rockledge over Merritt Island. Lake Nona versus Oak Ridge. You went with Lake Nona. I went with Anderson, Oak Ridge, and they got beat. Um, both of us got Lake Mary, right, against Apopka. We both got D-Lam versus University. We both got Dr. Phillips over West Orange, and we both got Jones over Wakava. For the season, I'm 49-11. You're 50-10. So you 1 game up on me for the year. And
Okay.
for the lifetime, I'm 7 games up, but that ain't nothing. So let's just move on.
Ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. Boy, Negro's something else. But that's okay. I'm gonna let my dog. I'm gonna let my dog have it.
What I
My dog.
said, I
I'm
said
gonna,
you 1 game up for the
yeah,
year,
man.
bro.
Nah, I'm gonna let you have it. Go ahead, man.
Oh yeah, they play them, boy. That's gonna be. Oh my
Yeah,
god, I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know
we,
who the
yeah.
hell to pick. All right, let's go this week, man. We got some good ones this week, man. Pick'ems. We
Man,
got New Smyrna Beach at 6-2. They got D-Land 6-2. I pick first of you.
I think it's you this week.
All right, I'm going D-Land. Ain't no
I'm going
way.
D. I'm definitely going D-Land as well.
All right.
I agree. Hey, Eddie, talk your try. Hey, I'm with you, Eddie. Ain't no, hey. He is a down home Lake Mary fan.
Man, let's get
The man,
listen, boy. They
that
smoke
man said
good now,
21.
Lake Mary. Now, hey, that pack good over there, Lake Mary. But
Yeah,
anyway, let's go. Osceola 2-6 versus 5-3 Coco. I'm gonna go with Osceola.
against 5-3 Coco.
I mean Toho. My bad,
Okay,
Toho, not
okay. I
Coco.
was, yeah,
Toho.
because if you said Coco, I was gonna be like, what?
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
anyway,
My bad,
yeah,
player.
yeah, yeah. Nah, hey, you what? Hey, you been on that Lake Mary stuff? That good. But anyway, anyway, no, we gonna go Osceola, man. I'm gonna take Osceola as well.
Woo! You funny, dog. That
But
was a good one,
hey,
bro. That was a good one.
My
Hey, that
boy
was a
Lauren,
good one.
say get him, Keith. Get him, Keith.
All right, let's go. 5-3 Eustis versus 6-2 Mount Dora. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Eustis.
I'm gonna go Eustis as well. I can't go against the Scott boys. They from Evans area. So we got to give them love.
Speaking of Evans, man, we got 5-3 Apopka versus 4-4 Evans.
Who
I
you going
want to
with?
go with Evans, but
Nah,
I
man,
don't
go with
trust
your
the
heart.
Jokers.
Go with
Hell
your
no,
heart,
because man, I don't think that they believe that they could beat Apopka, and Apopka believe that they could beat anybody.
man.
Even
To be
last
honest,
week,
to
Apopka
be
believed that they could beat Lake Mary last
to
week. They really
to be
believed it.
to be honest, man, I think that Evans, that's a sneaky game, man, because
I know, bro. I've been wanting to
man,
see all
like
those
honestly,
teams on.
if it, well, I'll let you pick, but if I almost would have went with Evans, but I put it like this, I'm gonna probably go with. I'll tell you straight, I'm gonna probably go with a Popka, but I wouldn't be surprised if Evans win that game. It's a
No, I'm
sneaky.
with you.
If Evans come out there, if Carlos, if I was Carlos, honestly, man, I'd be in cover zero. I wouldn't.
Man,
I
you
would
know
have
what, dog?
11 dudes in the
Let me
box.
see where the game. Oh, the game
Games
is
that
in
are,
the game is in Evans now. The game in Pine Hills now.
yeah, but them they don't. And watch, I'm gonna get backlash on this, but they don't show up and support Evans like they should. So
No.
because if the game was at a Popka, I wouldn't even had this conversation. because I know Apopka was gonna have the whole
I
town
went to
show
the
up.
game last year. Evans was beating Apopka
Mhm.
14-0 at halftime or something like that.
Yeah,
14-3
yeah,
or something.
yeah. Oh my!
You
Hey,
say you going
somebody,
to Apopka?
I'm gonna go and go APK. Yeah,
Um,
yeah. My wife said they need to go cover 2 instead of cover 0. Hey, hey, please don't
hey,
go cover.
we
You,
running
you,
we running 4 verts on that cover too.
but
We're
but
gonna make
but
them safeties
but you know
choose.
what? But
We're
while
gonna
you
make it
playing though,
2-on-1.
while you playing though, you could go cover 2 against Apopka. You could if you
Yeah,
had the
you
right
know they ain't
safety.
gonna throw the damn ball too
If
many
you had the right
times.
safeties, you could. Because now I'm just playing that hitch, and then the safeties we got these go balls.
Man, I'm playing man, dog. We
Oh no,
got one
I'm
middle
going 0.
safety,
I'm
bro. They
telling you.
ain't throwing the
Hey,
damn ball.
I'm straight 0.
We got 9 jokers in the box. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Hey, I'm playing cover 0. You know it all day.
Evans
Hey,
does not have the best band. A Corey
Cole
band is
does.
better
Yeah,
than
yeah, yeah.
Evans. I'll
It's
tell
not
you
even
that
a
right
question.
now, player.
Hey,
A Corey
now
be
watch.
jamming,
We
dog.
don't have not one Akoi person on here.
Oh my
We say,
God.
hey,
A
hey,
Corey
hey,
band. I go to their games, I be like, hey, boy, I
hey,
feel
man,
like I'm
that
at
hey,
FAMU. Huh? Ain't that
hey,
right,
well, guess
Jaleel?
what? Guess what? Bernie Hendricks, he was in the band at FAMU
See,
with
I told you I feel like I'm in fam. Now I
with
know why.
with one of like to show you what a small world is. He was in the band with one of my homeboys that is a band director in my school, San Antonio. Just that's how small it with the Bruce family. So it's just a small world.
So let's go back. You picking a Popka?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Popka. And even I'm gonna just go to make you have to think about it. That's why, because I know you
I'm
want to
gonna
try
go
to get that one.
Evans, dog. I'm gonna go Evans because I'm one game behind you. I gotta
Yeah,
catch you.
yeah, I know. That's the only reason I did that for you.
All right, let's go. DP versus Akoi. You want to pick Akoi? A Martha flew in my damn
Well,
house.
don't
You
you
want
want
to
to
pick
pick
it?
a card?
Hell no. I got DP.
Uh,
No disrespect. I think it'll be a good game, but
I'm gonna go with DP. I'm gonna go with DP because
you sure?
the
It's
game,
at Akoi.
I'm gonna go with DP. I know the game's at Okoye, but I don't know what Okoye's offense is gonna look like. So
No,
I,
you know exactly what it's gonna look
yeah,
like.
yeah, I'm gonna go with DP because I just, but I know it's gonna be a
Come
tighter
on,
game.
man. You want Lake Mary to have the best everything. Now they football team winning. Now they got the best
No,
band.
hold on 1 second, Now, and hey man, we gonna
Come
give you
on,
that
dog.
the white boys in Lake Mary they balling.
They
They
balling.
play
But
hard. We gonna get,
they band ain't banding.
but we can't do that, man. You being real disrespectful now. Like man,
You,
you gonna cause yourself to get taken off. You really are.
you
You
want to
gonna
do
cause
that game too? We can do Olympia versus Lawrence. I'm gonna pick
why?
Olympia. That's
Yeah, I'm
easy.
picking Olympia too. I mean, that's not like if put it like this, Robert. If y'all lose to West Orange, can I call? Can I say if y'all lose to West Orange, and they run the ball 50 times down y'all throat? Can I call you? Can I say that they played soft? Let me know, or because you got coaches over there calling me now about me saying that they played soft.
No, don't say that.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure. But let me know, Rob, if that's that part. Like right.
What do you say?
Politician. That's what I'm
Politician.
saying, right? Like if it but no, I don't think they'll let that. But I'm glad that I told them that because hey, I'm gonna go out there tomorrow, Rob, and say what's up. Watch a little bit of the game.
What
Uh,
they game at tomorrow?
It's senior night, so I'm gonna go. I mean
They, they
Olympic.
gonna they gonna let me in?
Yeah, yeah, they'll let you in.
You
I'm gonna
sure they
go.
gonna let me in? Dog?
I gotta go say hello to my dog, man.
I gotta go see
Tomorrow.
that one
I
tomorrow,
gotta go
man.
say
I
it.
got to look.
I ain't gonna. I got a couple of senior nights I gotta go to. That's one. Like I'm gonna still
But
go
that's a
by.
Corey senior night though, right?
That's Olympia and Okoye. I'm gonna go show my face at Olympia because the senior night they walk them on the field early. So I'm gonna go show my face at Olympia, and then as soon as I see Kamal, I'm gonna run my behind over to Okoye and say see some of them boys too.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're
Yeah.
saying.
And then I'll be home, to spend time with my lovely wife, Jalila Wasim, and do some cover too. But
Ah, good.
I got some cover two going on. Yeah,
Look, coming to action.
yeah, I got some
Okay,
cover two going
okay.
on.
All
Right.
right, then our last game. Oh no, we got one more. Coco 7-1. They got 6-2 Palm Bay. I'm gonna go Coco all day.
Yeah, we Coco. Yeah, that's kind of no brainer. So yeah,
And then we get to the hard two. These are the hard two for me.
oh, you
Rockledge
now,
5 and
now we
3.
got 9 games now this week. Boy, you
Hey
try to
man, they
catch
are
up
good
bad, boy.
games.
You
Say they
try to
weren't
catch
good
up.
games.
You try to catch up. You
How
try
am
to
I
catch
trying to
up.
catch up? Every game I
That, that,
gave
I,
you
I didn't say
is
that. I
six
didn't
and
say that.
two versus
I didn't say
seven
that.
and
I
one.
just said all I'm saying. Now we doing 9 games. We're doing
No,
10.
we
Now we
not
added.
doing that. We doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games.
Oh, you just and we just add Olympia and
That's
West
because
Ford.
Rob, we ain't gotta add that
Uh,
game. Both of us gonna
uh,
pick Olympia. That don't matter. We just doing that for the fans. But both of us pick Olympia easily. But we got
all right,
8
well,
games.
who's we got? How many games left? We got.
2 more.
All right, let's get them.
Rockledge, 5 and 3 versus 7 and 1 E Galley. My heart wanted to say E Galley, but they quarterback play be a little suspect. Um, I don't know, man.
Hey man, you gotta call it out, man. You gotta go with your feelings, man. Cause
My
hey,
gut say Rockledge, but then I'm like, bro, E Galley, they straight.
where's the game at, man?
The game is in E Galley. Um,
Like, hey, say it till you go Egali.
I want to, man, but it's like that situation when like
Hey man,
I don't
hey,
know how they're gonna react because
Rockland's
Rockledge is used to
been
being a big dog. So
yeah,
not saying no
Rockland's been
disrespect
they've
to
been playing
Galley,
better
but
though. Rockland's been playing better. You can't take that from them.
yeah, Rockledge is 5 and 3. I'm gonna go with I want to say Rockledge, but I'm gonna give damn E Galley a shot. If they lose on me, I ain't picking their ass no more all year.
So you going Egali?
Then them Rockledge boys finna be in my inbox like, damn, coach, you think E Galley gonna beat us?
Is that who you going with?
You think E Galley gonna beat us, coach?
Yeah. Hey, Rockland's had a tougher schedule, definitely.
Um, yeah, just cause yeah. I'm gonna go with Rockledge, dog. I'm gonna go with Rockledge. It's just hard for me to see because E Galley quarterback situation ain't the greatest, dog.
No, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go with Rockledge as well. I mean, I think Rockledge has had a tougher schedule and they've gotten better as the season goes on. And I look at, like I look at that, uh, they're gonna do a little better. Like the game is, like you say, the quarterback situation is shaky at best, and I could never, I'm not going to put my hat on that. Who's the last game we got? Because I'm trying to get to cover two, maybe cover four.
Oh,
Yeah,
game of the week, dog. That's Lake Mary versus Seminole. I let
Hold on, baby. You got to wait. No, it's still your turn. I mean, I'm gonna let you. Hey, man. Hey, you take your time on this one because you wanted to stay and talk because hey, Anthony's probably on here now. So let's get it. By the way, the running back at Lake Mary is doing a phenomenal job. He really is. He balling.
yeah, he that dude.
He's gonna have a great season. He's gonna be doing very well.
And he come back. And he come back next year. Nah,
Yeah,
man,
he gonna
that
be.
cover four is that's a great bend but don't break defense. Then we buckle down in the red zone.
Hey man, I'm going cover zero tonight. I ain't talking about football. I'm talking about
You going you
I'm
going
going
man
straight man.
on man, dog.
Yeah, buddy. Hey man,
One on one, me versus
yeah,
you.
that part. Let's get it.
All right, let's
Hey,
get it.
hey man, I'm gonna have the FAMU band playing in the background.
Hey, just nah, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it.
Duh, 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 duh.
Hey, you remember what we were talking about earlier?
Yeah, that right.
What?
I won't say it. We on live TV, man. We can't talk about that. Hey, man. Hey, you know what? We'll say it after this because it is terrible. But
Terrible.
baby, you must say see you must say look at how beautiful you are, baby. It's hard for me to stay on
Oh,
topic.
look who we
It's
got
hard.
here.
It's
Staying
hard for
on
me to
topic.
hard for me to
Since
stay on
you want to
topic.
bring it up.
It's hard to stay on topic when I'm looking at a beautiful woman like yourself. But anyway, man, who you got, Lake Mary or Seminole? We do have to
Um,
give the people 5 minutes. Like if we got 4 minutes left, so we got to give
I'm
them
gonna go
2 minutes to
with
your boy.
okay. So with this Lake Mary Seminole matchup, it's a dynamic matchup. In most years, I would say Bo-Key all day. Bo-Key all day. Um, if Seminole was healthy, um, I probably would say Seminole, but Seminole is they have some injuries that they have to fight through, and the positions that the injuries are positions where Lake Mary, I believe, will take advantage of, so to speak. Lake Mary has the best offensive line in the whole damn state.
In a long time.
I
In a
don't
long
think
time.
I gotta go look. I don't even know if this boy Noah Girl has been sacked all year. Like
Oh no, he been
he
sacked,
don't get
but
touched, dog.
yeah. But he can stand up in that pocket. You know. So you going with Lake Mary or Seminole? I'm gonna go with Lake Mary.
I'm going Lake Mary too. I got
Make it
to.
easy.
I ain't gonna lie to you,
Yeah, make
dog.
it easy. I just want the 21 points.
D folks ain't gonna want to let me on the
Hey man, I'm with you.
shot.
I think Edgewater got a good shot of winning the championship. Which honestly, yeah, definitely. Like it's not even close. Yeah, definitely, it's not even close. Like
Yes.
seriously, it's not even close. It really isn't. Like seriously,
And they
they line.
young too. They got
They're gonna be
Josh,
good.
obviously, but they got some young boys on that line.
They're gonna be good. They're gonna be good for a minute. Noah gonna be. It's like if you didn't know any better, you saw Noah went and hand picked all these kids, like to make sure he was gonna be protected. But no, man, we're not gonna talk about it, man. All we're not gonna have a conversation. But but I'll say this, man. We ain't gonna talk about it because we go on close to time. But the reality is, man, yeah, we taking the 21 point bet.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
taking
we
the
take
Lake
yeah.
Mary,
We
but
you giving us 21
you
points.
giving me 21
Yeah,
points.
yeah. So
I
yes,
can
we're gonna
win
take that.
twice.
Right,
So if
right,
Lake Mary win by 18, I win both of them.
right, right. So,
Duh.
you the one that gave up 21 points. But what AJ's talking about, y'all, we were talking this morning, and of course, ESPN had on a ticker where Orlando's I was at the Olympia game when Dwight Howard came through, and all the kids lost their mind and ran up to him. Uh, I want to see if that's going to happen if he comes to the game if he comes to this game because hey, he was there to see. All I know is if you read the story, it's something else.
It's
It's
crazy,
something else.
dog.
Yeah,
It's
it's
crazy.
something else. So I mean,
Hey,
man,
hey,
hey man, hey,
you ever
I know Kobe. All I know is, hey, Kobe knew. Hey, that's why Cole
hey,
wasn't rocking with the man.
listen. You ever see Mason Cameron and Cam they
Yeah, yeah,
podcast?
yeah.
That boy may say people gotta stop saying what you do behind closed doors is none of my business and it don't matter because it do, bruh. If you my boy and that's what you doing behind closed doors and stuff, that matters to me, cuz.
Nah, he ain't been in my house smoking a cigar. They ain't said that. We know. Hey, you play. Hey, your son played with the Olympian Tights new team. That's who field he was at. Hey, he didn't come. Hey, APK. We don't play that in the APK, man. Little league.
Oh
Hey,
God,
hey, I promise you that. So no, 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 no. He affiliated.
man.
He affiliated with Olympia, Windermere.
He from the A, boy. That
That's
boy
where
from
y'all
the
boys.
A.
It shows. It shows. That's all I'm saying. So man, so hey man, but to each his own, man. That's not the issue. Like
Yeah,
for
we
me,
just foolish, man.
if that's what he do, that's what he do. But what the real issue is, like the fact that you shouldn't do anything you don't want nobody else to know. Hopefully, all the kids and the people, get that because he didn't want the world to know that because but he had to come clean because he was he was getting squeezed, so he had to come
Hey,
clean.
bro, you can't use them kind of words when we talk
Hey
about
man,
this situation.
hey man. So with that being said, hey,
Whoa,
shout out
whoa.
to Elite 100, and hey, we catch you guys next week. Hey, by the way, Anthony, we gonna have our wings on Monday. Monday we need to meet up there because that's where we gonna do the spirit night. So we need to meet up there in the first place. So yeah, hey Eddie, I would love to be there, man. I ain't gonna be there, but for Miss Key, uh, hey, tell Miss Key, hey, prove us wrong. We want to be proved wrong. Uh,
Honestly, I ain't
yeah,
gonna lie.
yeah,
I love Seminole. Like,
yeah. We want
man,
to be proved wrong.
please prove me wrong, man. But
Yeah, yeah.
what I seen from Lake
If I,
Harris,
honestly, if you know what's crazy, out of
mm,
all these people that like they use this for motivation, I hope Seminole does use this as motivation because
nah, we
because
go.
because it's gonna be a great like they're gonna have to bring their A game. They're gonna have to, and it's a rivalry game, so I know for a fact that it's not going to be a blowout. Like old boy, like he's trying to say. I just think like you say, I agree with you all the way that with some of the injuries that they have, it's just going to be tough. I think if Seminole was at full strength, I don't know if we would bet the same way. But because one of the things that about Seminole that is strong about them is their defense. People don't. The offense is good enough, but their defense is. But we knew their defense was going to be solid anyway because they was all
Yeah,
they
but
always
that's
had to
where
be.
the injuries
Yeah,
at. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. The injuries
yeah.
on the defense. Like I went to the D-Land game. D-Land scored 28,
This dude
28
right here.
points in the fourth
This dude
quarter.
right here, man. Hey man. I'm not gonna be able to be at the game, AJ, but I promise you, I'm gonna be calling you to see what's going on. Cause this dude right here, man, he
He
is.
did. He's so disrespectful with it.
Yeah,
Running
he
clock by
really
the end of
is,
the.
man.
No, he
He
said in the
really
whole
is.
fourth quarter is gonna be a running clock. Like I just can't see that, dog. Like
Hey man, all I know, man, it's gonna be interesting. I can't wait for the game to happen. I know I just don't see no over 21. So all right, well we appreciate y'all, man. Shout out. We'll catch y'all next week, man. Season's almost over with. Peace.
peace.